At this time, as public comments, if there are public comments, if people would raise their hand, we'll be happy to call on them. Seeing none, we will go on to the consent agenda with the minutes of the March 16th work session and the regular meeting, as well as statements and checks for April 6, 2021.
So move.
Motion, Gerald Rowe.
Support Eldridge.
Support Eldridge to approve the consent agenda. Are there any comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye. Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Attorney's report. Mr. Winters, I know you gave a good legal update in the work session. Do you have anything else you would like to add?
No, I'm good.
Okay, thank you. Old business, we have the resolution 2021-08, which is the creation of a camera special assessment district number 076 for Village Grove Apartments. The public hearing held at the February 16th, 2021 regular meeting. Clerk Gerald Rowe, would you read the resolution?
Yep. I have the Charter Township of Ypsilanti Resolution 2021-08, creation of Neighborhood Camera Special Assessment District number 076, Village Grove Apartments. Whereas the Township Board of the Charter Township of Ypsilanti proposes to install one security camera to be located at Village Grove Apartments, and whereas Ypsilanti Township has paid for the purchase and installation of the security camera, and whereas the Township Board proposes the creation of a special assessment district consisting of two parcels known as Village Grove Apartments, which will be benefited to defray the operation and maintenance cost of the security cameras, and whereas the Township Board has solicited requests for proposals for the proposed projects describing the security camera improvements, the proposed location of said improvements, and estimated costs, and whereas the Conti Corporation, a video security company licensed by the state of Michigan, prepared and submitted proposed plans to install, operate, and maintain security cameras in public areas located within the boundaries of Village Grove Apartments, which consist of two parcels within the following estimated costs. Cost for purchase and installation of one security camera paid for by Ypsilanti Township, $7,255. Total annual residence cost for maintenance and operation of security cameras for the first 3 years, $7,260.72. The annual cost per parcel is $1,210.12. And the monthly cost per parcel is $100.84. Whereas the plan estimates of cost and proposed special assessment district were filed with the Township Clerk for public examination and notice of the public hearing upon the same was published and mailed in accordance with the law and statute provided by as shown by affidavits pertaining hereto on file with the Township Clerk, and whereas in accordance with the aforesaid notice, a hearing was held on the 16th of February 2021, commencing at approximately 7 p.m., and all persons given the opportunity to be heard in the matter. And whereas a result of the foregoing, the Township Board believes the project to be in the best interest of the Township and of the district proposed to be established therefore. Now, therefore, it hereby be resolved as follows. 1, that this Township Board does hereby approve the plans for the public security cameras as prepared and presented by the Township's licensed security system contractor and its annual estimated cost for the operation and maintenance thereof. 2, that this Township Board creates a special assessment district located within the boundaries of Village Grove Apartments, with the district to be known as Village Grove Apartments Neighborhood Camera Special Assessment District number 076, within which the costs of the operation and maintenance of the security cameras shall be assessed according to benefit. 3, that on the basis of the foregoing, this Township Board does hereby direct the supervisor and assessing officer to make a special assessment roll in which shall be entered and described all of the parcels of land to be assessed within the names of the respective owners thereof, if known, and a total amount to be assessed against each parcel of land, which the amount shall be the relative portion of the whole sum to be levied against the parcels of the land in the special assessment district to benefit the parcel of the land bearers to the total benefit to all the parcels of the land in the special assessment district. When the same has been completed, the supervisor or assessing officer shall affix hereto her certificate stating that it was made pursuant to this resolution and that in making such assessment role, she has, according to her best judgment, conformed in all respects to the directions contained within this resolution and applicable state statutes. 4, when the special assessment roll has been prepared and filed in the office of the township clerk, therefore said assessment roll has been confirmed, the township board shall appoint a time and a place where it will meet, review, and hear any objections to the assessment roll. 5, if the special assessment roll is confirmed, the township board intends to hold a public hearing once a year in future years on or before September 30th to reassess property in the special assessment district for the cost in the next year and will provide such notice of hearings in such a manner as prescribed by law. 6, that all resolutions and parts of resolutions insofar as they conflict with the provisions of the within resolution be and the same hereby rescinded. I would so move the resolution.
Motion by Gerald Rowe,
Support, Eldridge.
support by Eldridge. Questions or comments? Because this is a SAD, I should probably do a roll call vote on it. So, Mr. Winters, would you concur?
Yes.
If there are no questions, then I will call the vote. Clerk Rowe, Gerald Rowe,
Yes.
Treasurer Eldridge,
Yes.
Trustee Swanson,
Yes.
Trustee Peterson,
Yes.
Trustee Wilson Jr.,
Yes.
and Trustee Newman.
Yes.
And Mr. Newman, can you just state your presence is in Ypsilanti Township, if it is?
Yes, Trustee John Newman, present in Ypsilanti Township.
Thank you.
And Madam Chair, you have to vote.
And I just.
Oh, did you?
Supervisor Brenda Stumbo votes yes as well. So it's the SAD district is created and approved. I don't need to say that. All right, let's go on then to new business, which is Resolution 2021-14, authorization for the division of platted lots in the East Lawn subdivision. Clerk Gerald Rowe.
There we go. All right, I have resolution number 2021-14, a resolution regarding the division of a platted lot. Resolution authorizing the division of a platted lots in East Lawn subdivision. Whereas the owner of a lots 94, 95, 96 of East Lawn subdivision lying north of the highway right-of-way has made a request to change lot boundaries as previously approved and recorded. And whereas Township Ordinance number 2000-243, Article 9, Section 11.01 states that upon filing of a petition by the owner or owners of all interest herein with the Township Board, the platted lots, outlot, or parcels of land in existing record plats may be partitioned or divided up upon resolution of the Township Board into not more than 4 parts, each of which shall, in regard to width, depth, and area, conform to the terms and provisions of the Charter Township of Ypsilanti zoning ordinance as amended. And whereas the Township Planning Director has reviewed the division and confirmed that the resulting parcels meet the minimum requirements for lot size and road frontage set forth by Section 2000 of the Ypsilanti Township zoning ordinance. Therefore, it be resolved that the revised property descriptions are approved as follows. Legal descriptions: Parcel 1, Lot 96, and the north 2 foot of Lot 95, East Lawn subdivision. Parcel 2, Lot 94 and Lot 95, East Lawn subdivision, excluding the north 2 foot of Lot 95 and excluding the portion of Lot 94 conveyed to the state of Michigan for right-of-way. I would so move the resolution.
Motion by Gerald Rowe,
Support Swanson.
supported by Swanson. Discussion. This was a request by Habitat for Humanity, and they had one lot and it's splitting it in order to allow another home to be built on the vacant property. We have a motion support and there are no questions. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The next item on the agenda is a request to approve the amended contract with the Water Resource Commission for the vermin management services in the amount not to exceed $40,000, which is budget in line item 101-956-000-801-000 contingent upon the budget amendment.
Move to approve.
Support Peterson.
Motion, Wilson Jr., supported by Peterson. Is there discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Aye.
You're opposed to it, Mr. Newman?
No, I just,
I'm sorry. Okay.
yeah.
It might have been delayed. My apologies. So all in favor, the motion carries. Number 3 is a request to approve a facility usage agreement with the Ypsilanti National Little League for a 3-year term.
So move Peterson.
Support Eldridge.
We have a motion and support. We had lots of discussion in the work session, and Deputy Supervisor Hines is also on the Zoom call, and he explained a lot of, was able to answer a lot of the questions. He will be updating the board, and like our attorney suggested, doing a look back every year and bringing it to the board. So it was a 5-year agreement. It's now a 3-year agreement, and 1 year is already in process. So again, this is COVID, but I do want to say one thing that I forgot to say in the work session, that John Hines, who is the deputy supervisor, the National League brought to him a concern about the crossing at the railroad tracks and some of the damage that was being done. And he reached out to the railroad company, and I can't believe he got a hold of them. And he did, and they have agreed as part of their safety and security to put a fence along the that side of the railroad track, and they actually have federal grants to do it. So the timing was perfect. I really want to just let the board know what John Hines had done, is just by reaching out and making a phone call. I was shocked, actually. We do know that further down on the railroad track in the Thurston neighborhood, there's a lot of people that cross over the railroad, and it's prohibited and it's unsafe. But now they're actually looking at doing something about it as a railroad company. But shout out to John, not only for bringing this forward, but to also addressing the issue of the community with that crossing over there. So, any questions, additional questions or comments? Seeing no hands raised. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Hearing none, the motion carries. The next item is a request to approve a purchase agreement with DTE for the installation of one streetlight to be located at South Harrison Village Lane for Village Grove Apartments camera in the amount of $1,866.02. That's an odd number. Budgeted in line item 101-956-000-926-050, contingent on approval of the budget amendment.
So move Peterson.
Support Joe Rowe.
Motion Peterson, supported by Giro Rowe. Any questions or comments? No hands are raised. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? The motion carries unanimously. Thank you, Clerk Giro Rowe, for your work on this unusual request that has given to you. Number 5 is a request to authorize circuit court litigation to abate the public nuisances located at 621 Woodlawn and 1093 DeSoto, which is budgeted in line item 101-950-000-801-023.
So moved, Joe Rowe.
We have a motion. Was there support?
Support Eldridge.
Thank you. We have a motion and support. Questions or comments? This was discussed at length at the work session. Hearing none, I do want to thank the ordinance department and all the work that they do in the attorney's office in bringing these public nuisances forward. But like we always say, this is our last resort. We really want compliance, and I know we reached out to get help also from other agencies to this is our last resort. We have a motion support. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Hearing none, motion carried. Number 6 is a request to approve the updated job description for the residential services director and a wage increase of $5,000 annually.
So moved, Gerald Rowe.
Support Wilson.
We have a motion by Gerald Rowe, support by Wilson. Discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. The next item 7 is a request to approve the 2021 agreement with the Washtenaw County Road Commission for local road improvements in the amount of $241,853.31 budgeted in line item 101-446-000-818-022 contingent upon our approval of the budget amendment.
So moved, Gerald Rowe.
Support Peterson.
We have a motion by Gerald Rowe, support Peterson. Is there discussion? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. The next item on the agenda is budget amendment number 4. Clerk Gerald Rowe?
Yes, I have a budget amendment number 4 here, and these are for some PTO payouts, road commission agreement, the vermin management contract, the street light that we discussed earlier, and 2 additional PTO payouts. So I have motion to amend the 2021 budget amendment number 4, move to increase the general fund by $284,028 to $9,465,890 and to approve the department line item changes as outlined. I've moved to increase the building department budget by $485 to $873,714 and approve the department line item changes as outlined. Move to increase the law enforcement fund budget by $1,213 to $8,538,507 and to approve the department line item changes as outlined. I so move the budget amendment.
Motion Gerald Rowe,
Support Eldridge.
support Eldridge. Questions or comments? Hearing none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries unanimously. Under authorization and bids, we have the request to award the low bid for the annual playground mulch installation to Superior Ground Cover in the amount of $12,400.50. Budget in line item 101-774-000-818-011.
So move Peterson.
Support Eldridge.
Motion by Peterson, supported by Eldridge to approve. Discussion? Hearing none. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. There's no other business to come before the board, and there were no board member updates. So a motion to adjourn would be in order.
So moved. Support.
Motion Eldridge, support Wilson. Is that what I heard?
Yes.
Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
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 Opposed? Meeting adjourned at 7:20. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Night.
Good night.
Night.